While Gordon was away at the works having an overhaul in England, Topper Hat loaned Bear to take over Gordon's express duties. Bear enjoyed pulling the express train. He had to do Gordon's work as well as his own. But as times went by, he soon started to feel bored of pulling the express and wanted something different for a change. While resting in the shed that evening, he was moaning over it. I do get tired of pulling the express all the time, and I want to do something different. I deserve a challenge. Henry heard this and felt sorry for him. Hello, Bear. I see you're starting to feel bored about pulling Gordon's express duties. Yes, I am. I do deserve a challenge for once. I like to pull a night train, like a freight train, for something like that. Tell you what, said Henry. I'll take Gordon's express coaches, and you can take my flying kipper. Thanks, Henry. That would be wonderful. Then Henry said, Oh, I must warn you, though. The flying kipper can be a bit cursed at times. Pah, Henry, I don't believe in curses, said Bear. As night fell, it was midnight. Bear quickly went to the docks to collect the flying kipper. The flying kipper is a long train with a bunch of vent vans, with a few salt wagons and a brake van coupled behind the train, with a unit's van coupled at the front, either with 4 bogie wheels or just 4 wheels in general. Bear was coupled up to the flying kipper. The men hustled and bustled, loading up the crates of fish. The last obeying, the guard showed his green light. The flying kipper was ready to go. Then the guard blew his whistle. Come along, said Bear. Hurry, hurry. The vans went truck, trick, All right. That's better, said Bear as he purred along the rails. They were going so well. Bear was enjoying this enormously. He collected all the fish to every fish supermarket in time. At last, it was nearly time to go. Bear's driver was just filling up with fuel as they were ready to take the last of the fish to the next supermarket. The sun was nearly rising. Come along, Bear. If we can get the last fish to the supermarket, we'll be done in lickety-split. Okay, driver. And then they drove up, but Bear was feeling so confident that he should have listened to Henry's advice about the flying kipper being cursed. During that day, a workman was taking petrol, full of petrol in a petrol truck, to a petrol station. He realized it was getting late, and he drove in a hurry in his old petrol truck. The truck was old and it had a lot of oil leak problems. Sooner or later, as he reached the level crossing, the truck broke down. The workman tried hard to start it up again, but it didn't work. Bother, said the workman. He quickly hurried back to telephone for help, but he didn't realize that Bear was coming along the track with a flying kipper train. Bear didn't realize that he didn't see the truck up ahead. It was still dark, but then as Bear saw the crossing, as the level crossing got closer, Bear saw a petrol truck up ahead. Bear's driver also saw it. Yikes! Cried Bear's driver. His driver had tried to apply the brakes, but it was too late. Bear's explosion was everywhere. Fish laid all over the place, and a bunch of vent vans were destroyed. Bear, who apparently had survived the impact of the explosion from the petrol truck, laid derailed, mused and reviews. His front buffers were badly damaged. At last, Doc arrived with the breakdown train to clear away the wreckage. Sir Topham Hatt was on board. He spoke kindly to Bear. The accident wasn't your fault. The petrol company should have realized that this truck needed new repairs. Don't worry. Once they said they'll pay for the damage for the damage. Thank you, sir, said Bear. Henry told me to be careful about the flying kipper. It got me in the right pickle, didn't it? Then Bear started to feel even more ashamed. Sir, is it true? What is it, Henry? Is it true the flying kipper is cursed? What Henry said is cursed? Sir Topham Hatt pondered, and then his face turned to a frown. Well, Bear, it is true. The flying kipper has had its poor reputation of having accidents, but most of the time it's pretty successful. But this is something that you should not be worried about. What Henry was trying to say to you is, always take good precautions. Thank you, sir. I will remember that next time. And hopefully Bear will, don't you?